Hello everybody and welcome back. So today we have a key and knob cylinder. It's a challenge one, 6 pins. It's Cumbersome by West Coast Picks. I don't know what brand it is. Nothing on the lock and nothing on the key. The key came mummified, but as you can see hasn't stuck particularly well, and I did knock it off while it was in the drawer. So I have seen the key, but I'll save that for the end. If we can get into this, as you can see, quite a paracentric keyway, so we're going to be picking off this ledge here, but we're still rubbing on the warding and trying to get up through a little bit of the warding at the top, so quite tricky. So we'll see how this goes. Don't be surprised if you see a bit of fast forwarding at some points. Of course, that might well help cover up some of the profanities, but we'll see how it goes. I have opened this once off camera, and I've had quite a few attempts at getting it on camera and not managed it so far. So time to go for it. So I've got a little click off 2 that time, and that was it. Right, little click off 1, another click off 2, 3, 4, 5 is solid, and nothing on 6. 6 is a bit tricky to get to, right at the back. Right, 1, we've got a little click out of 1, 2, 3, 4, we got a click, nothing on 5, and nothing out of 6. Oh, a tiny little click on 6. Right, so 1, we got a couple of nice clicks out of 1 that time, that felt better. Nothing out of 2, tiny click out of 3, nothing on 4 or 5, tiny click out of 6. Right, that was a big click out of 1 that time. Nothing out of 2. Click out of 3. Nothing out of 4 or 5. Or 6. Right, a little click out of 1, a tiny movement on the core. Click out of 2. Click out of 3. Oh, excuse me. Touch 6 there, and got a slight bit of extra movement on the core, but that is it. That was me slipping off the pin. Right, yet again 6. So we've got a bit of a full set going now. which I have had before. whether we can keep it or not. There was one, and we got a fraction more on the full set. That's all one's giving us, nothing else on 2, nothing else on 3. Right, 4's dropped. See if we can get under 4. Counter rotation. And lost the full set. And it won't set. Got the counter rotation again. Lost the full set. Just trying 6. No. So 1, 2, 3. We've got counter rotation. And that doesn't want to set either. Although we got that to go in that time, kept the full set. There's 4. Might have actually got 4 that time. Let's check on 6, because that's where we got the full set originally. Counter rotation. But it won't lift. Come on. Number 6, come on. Right, did we get 6 that time? 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Right, might have got 4 there. 1, 2, 3 again. And got the pick stuck. Right, that was a nice click on 3. Right, did we get 4 that time? 6. Come on, number 6. You can do it. Come on. Right, we might have actually got 6 there. Let's check at the front now. 2, we got a really nice deep full set now. So what's holding us up? of touch on 6 again, and we got an even deeper full set. And we've got nothing giving us any feedback from anywhere. Got no counter rotation going on. I was hoping for a T-pin. Just ease back a fraction on the core. Nothing's dropping. So, something taut. There we go, 6. Finally got it open. Right, let's grab the pinning tray. That was definitely hard work. So let's give you a look at the key, and then we can see if it works. How about that for a key? Especially with that warding in there. So we'll leave the key for the minute just in case, because I haven't tried it. We'll try it once we get the core out with a bit of luck. So let's see if I can get this off without locking it up, because I don't want to go through all that again. No. That does, no. That doesn't fit. Let's there we go. And the spring. Come on, I know you're in there somewhere. There it is. Just so we don't lose it. Right, we're going to stick a shim in here, because I don't want to mess this one up. And there we go. 6 pins. Let's try out that key. I mean, there we go, all sitting nice and flush. So let's dump these out. We've got standard, serrated, 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 a standard and a serrated. So there we go. And have we got anything inside the core? Can't see anything. All looks fairly normal. It's just that's all standard. So let's have a look up top. And get the shim out. Number one, we have a spool. Number two, serrations. Right, sorry about that. The camera doesn't like recording over 15 minutes. Let's get the springs out in order as well. I think it might have an auto shut off system in it. I'll have to check in the menu just in case for the future. There's the springs. Let's get these others out from the back. So, sort of a barrelly, spoolie. And we have a pin in pin. And finally a standard. So some very nice pins in there. Get them all orientated properly. And do we have any modifications in there? I cannot see any. Check and pick again. No, that's all standard as well. So, and it probably didn't actually help seeing the key, because looking at the pins there, it doesn't seem to add up, but it worked. Caused me enough problems anyway. Close up on the pins. There we go. Nice set of pins. Very tricky lock. So, a bit of a challenge, but I got there in the end. So, if I did decide to fast forward bits through this, I hope you didn't mind it, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I see you again soon. Bye. Right, well, back for a little addendum on this. I was having a good look at these pins after I'd finished, trying to work out why it was picking the way it was. And the longest pin was pin 4, which didn't really need picking. As we can see, there it is in the core. And that is the pin that actually I kept on trying to pick as a spool and would never set, and that is why. That tapering on there, very clever. So every time I tried picking it, it felt exactly like a spool but wouldn't set, and that is why. And the other one that not concerned me but made me wonder was pin 5, which has got a very short keeping. And let's stick that keeping in. But if we look at the spool, or sorry, not the spool, the pinning pin that was in that position, we can see that's the way up it was. Are we focusing? Yeah. But it's actually stepped at the top edge. Quite a nice sharp little step on it. And that was in that way round. So whether it actually needed picking or not, let's just... So the outer didn't need picking, that just slotted straight in. And then that is where the inner sets, as we can see. But whenever I tried picking that, obviously, even if I got past that top edge, we were straight onto that shoulder, which made that feel like a very long pin, and I must have just managed to pick it somehow at the end. Probably more through frustration than anything else. So, but like I say, just a very well put together and thought out lock. So everything else is fairly as it should be and the way it picked, but those two pins did really set the cat amongst the pigeons, so I thought that was worth showing off again. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you again soon, bye.